I'm Jake.
And I'm Marlin.
And since it's October, I thought maybe we'd react to a Longbox of the Damned episode. We did this last year, one with me and Guy and one with me and Alex. And for those who don't know, Longbox of the Damned is a comic book review show done by Linkara, best known for his comic review show Atop the Fourth Wall, and he only does Longbox of the Damned in October. Does one episode for all 31 days, and usually these episodes for Longbox are about 5 to 10 minutes each, so he can get a lot done, and he does them as this horror host, the Ghoul Morate, in tribute to many horror show hosts of back in the day. And today we're reacting to his little review of the Puppet Master comic books, issues 1 to 3, and this is from 2015, and I don't think even I have watched this one.
Alright,
so without further ado, let's jump into it. There's the backwards footprint you like. One more day.
There are no strings on me, my children. Neither are there on today's offering from the Longbox, which features some macabre marionettes for your delight. The Puppet Master. The Puppet Master films are a delightful group of movies about deadly little puppets created by André Toulon, a puppeteer and craftsman who fled Nazi Germany with a secret formula that can bring puppets to life. Over the course of 11 movies, yes, I count Puppet Master versus demonic toys. It's got puppets with cyborg upgrades. The puppets and their creator have been depicted in various lights. Sometimes they are villains, sometimes heroes, but at all times they are entertaining. And thus we have this series from lesser-known publisher Action Lab, made this very year. The first 3 issues are The Offering, which begins with the lovable little scamps setting a homeless man on fire in the Bodega Bay Inn. 2 months later, a group of college kids arrive at the inn for the standard horror movie fare of getting drunk, partying, and appeasing the spirits of the house. Yes, it seems all of the happenings of the hotel have made it a bit of a tourist attraction, as people leave dolls as offerings to the place. For good tidings, for safety, for pregnancy. But perhaps they should have brought some of their own, as 2 kids go off to sex themselves up, only to have tunnelers screw them instead. After finding one of their group crushed by Pinhead, no, not that one, the 2 remaining couples argue about what to do, some wanting to leave, while the others wish to search for their missing friends. Ultimately, they split up into 2 pairs, each with a set of car keys to make a run for it if they find the others, or if they need to escape quickly. I'll grant you this, my children. They may be stupid enough to styled look for the friends that now have extra holes in their heads, but one of them at least has the good sense to point out the logic of why they should leave. One pairing finds themselves having to contend with Torch and 6-shooter, getting a bit burned up in the process.
Cowboy.
But the other 2 find the majority of puppets. And that Corey, one of said pairing, is their master. Corey's girlfriend, Beth, is understandably upset about this and runs off. Corey sends the puppets after her, Jester eventually locating her and warning her to stay quiet. While he pursues her as well, Corey explains that he has been diagnosed with stomach cancer and that he came here with as many dolls as he could, hoping it would grant him a miracle. However, it didn't work, because the puppets had only just come back. You know, when they torched that homeless guy. Corey figured out that what they wanted was not dolls as an offering, but life. He has to kill people to give himself life. And thus he stabs her. He begs the puppets now to heal him, to remove his stomach cancer. And so Blade cuts his stomach open. Andre Toulon's spirit, still inside of the Decapitron puppet, emerges and apologizes for all of this, talking about how he regrets having originally put his friends into these puppets, that it is not the life you want for your friends. And so Beth, as the new puppet master, orders Toulon to put Corey's soul into the yarn doll she brought as a tribute, ending the story with her getting her own slow revenge on Corey for all the people he has killed. The Puppet Master movies can be a bit uneven, but
Yeah.
the story shows how such great ideas can be used in comics, giving us a group of slashers that prove that the best puppeteers never use strings.
Good bleed effect
Yes.
from a different time. So that was the Longbox of the Dam Puppet Master 1-3 episode. It's a standard Longbox. Linkara does a good job recapping the comic as Moate, doing that very raspy voice.
Yes, he is in character well, but it's also good that he gives it enough seriousness so that
You can take
the story is being told, but then it's off. That it is nicely offset when he does throw in the joke end of things too. So
Yeah.
it's up and down in that way.
Yeah, he does a good job of letting you know the story, understanding it, following it for the most part.
And admitting it's a little uneven, as he said.
Yeah, like the story they presented here in these comics definitely feels like something you'd see in a Puppet Master movie. I haven't seen every single one, but I've seen a couple Puppet Master films, and for the most part, they're enjoyable. They're fun. They give you what they promise: little puppets killing people, and sometimes they're actually the good guys.
And they're just so cute. I mean, for murderers.
The first one is definitely an uneven film. Like, it's well known for its special effects, the combination of actual puppeting and stop motion animation. But it's still impressive to this day. Just the story and pacing's really confusing and hard to follow. But yeah, it looks like a standard slasher story. Dumb kids come to get drunk, have sex, and one of them turns out to be the villain. And when he's explaining the part about Andre Toulon, the original Puppet Master,
Right.
that showed a little bit of, I don't know, heart or humanity to the story, I think.
Yeah, it was a nice touch. It was one of the least uneven parts of the
Because
of the sequence. Yeah.
in Puppet Master 3, he talks about how the souls of his friends go into the puppets, which is what gives them life, their personality. It's not just a case of bringing them to life. He has to have someone who he knew in life.
But they all turn out to be evil puppets, right?
Like I said, sometimes they're the good guys. You see, the puppets are not evil per se. They have to follow the commands of their master.
Right.
And sometimes Andre Toulon, who even goes evil in one film or two, sometimes he's not the master. It all depends on who's in control, and even the puppets will have their limit on just how much shit they'll take from their master if he goes too far.
Okay, so it gets to be more than just what we saw here. This was the beginning. This was the start, and he's getting our taste up for this.
In a way, what I just explained is kind of the storyline and multiple storylines of the movies, and he's reviewed the follow-up comics. Like I said, I wasn't 100% familiar with this
Right.
episode from 2015, but yeah, it's a good long box, and I noticed his makeup, Lewis Lovhaug's makeup as Moate, was particularly grayer than usual around the eyes. Usually it's pretty black.
Yeah, you're right. Now that you say that, he didn't smoosh, didn't put the big black rings around.
Still works, but doesn't look like what he usually does. And as of right now, when I put this up, the long box of the Damned season is still going from October 1st to the 31st, and you want to check out the new ones, I highly recommend it. It's a fun series, and this was before he started doing the fan-made bumper contest.
Mm-hmm.
You saw there had a Channel Awesome logo.
Yeah.
And I remember 2015, they were trying to do kind of a special Halloween season gimmick with all the shows.
Right.
So most of the shows had a special Channel Awesome logo, and the bleeding one you saw there was one of them.
Yeah, that was perfect for what he's doing in October.
I love a good bleed effect. So yeah, that's all we gotta say. Nice show. You got anything else to say?
Nope. I love Lewis, and I think as much as that voice hurts his throat to do it, I think he loves doing the October stuff.
Fucking A. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this reaction, and there'll be at least 1 or 2 more reactions this October on this channel, and see you soon.
Soon.